The hell are we doing?
I don't know.
Welcome back to Fap Sauce Friday on Bookend Gaming.
Fappy fappy fap sauce day.
I'm Travis.
And I'm Eric.
And this is If My Heart Had Wings.
Yeah.
And we're talking where you got two lunch boxes for some reason.
We do. We still wish our heart had wings.
Yeah. I wish the glider had wings, but they broke them off. Now
Yeah.
we'll never get to ride in it.
If only my wings had heart. That's where it's really at.
There should be like, there's a concert tour that had Wings and Heart in it, right? At some point.
Oh, probably.
Wings probably sucks. Doesn't Wings suck? Which one is Wings? I feel like Wings was like an
Wings
offshoot band
of the
from...
Eagles.
Was it?
I feel like I'm thinking Eagles for some reason.
I feel, yeah, I know. Wings was like an offshoot band of like one guy who went off and tried to make a super group, and they had like one decent song or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's look it up. Let's like waste everybody's time and look it up.
Okay, but the true hearts are the wings we made along the way.
Sure. One was for me.
Oh.
The other one I brought just in case Habane-san gets hungry at lunchtime. That's why I was chasing her a moment ago.
It's just a tub of ice cream stuffed into a thermos.
If she didn't want it, I guess I would eat them both myself. However, she ran away before I could even ask.
But is this all right, eating your whole lunch?
Amane-senpai asked, although she'd eaten most of it already.
Oh, right, duh. I knew that. It's Paul McCartney.
Oh, that's right.
I did know that.
Okay.
Duh.
Yeah. So they may have had more than one decent song. I've already eaten mine.
Silly love song, Band on the Run.
Band on the Run is the one I know, yeah. I was hungry during morning recess, so I had lunch early. Amane-senpai was relieved when she heard my answer and savored the cooled-down Neapolitan pasta.
Oh, this is delicious. It's been a while since I had a proper meal like this.
Did you not eat anything after I saw you yesterday? I only gave her one piece of bread. Amane-senpai stopped moving her chopsticks and looked at my face blankly.
No, I live here. Could it be that you're the person who gave me that bread yesterday?
You only just now realized that?
Well, I was really focused on something yesterday, you know? Oh god, she even says you know.
She's a weirdo after all.
A hot weirdo. I see. So this is the second time you've saved me.
She looks at me with eyes that sparkle like a little kid's.
They're closed.
Don't say that. If she were a dog, don't say that. Her tail definitely would have been wagging like crazy.
If she were a kid dog.
A little puppy girl.
I received that bread from you approximately 20 hours ago. Prior to that, the last meal I had was roughly 70 hours earlier.
I counted on my fingers, all 70 of them.
70?
If there are 24 hours in a day, that's 3 days ago.
I went to Taiyuken and ate tonkatsu ramen with all the toppings. The soup was rich and delicious.
That's cool. Are you like making a YouTube video or something?
I ate it with a regular spoon, though.
When she recalled this, she made
all the curry spoons were gone.
She made a face that looked like she was about to start drooling. Why don't you eat? Are you on a diet?
Why don't you eat, woman? I forgot. I mean, I've done that. Not for 70 hours, but...
Nah.
When I'm thinking about something, I forget about everything else. That's because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I've heard that. Amane-senpai replied with pride for some reason.
I've got these rockin' tits, though, so I don't really care.
That's true. You get away with murder. I'd rather she didn't forget about hunger at the very least, because I personally care about every single person I've ever met.
Are you building this glider?
When did you roll in here?
I've been here. Yeah?
This place. What is it?
It's a garage. The Soaring Club's club room and garage.
Soaring Club? I wasn't familiar with that name.
I think you can figure it out by the title.
What's soaring?
You know, like on the wings, like eagles. See how I brought that full circle?
Yeah, that's great.
Flying a glider on ascending air currents is called soaring. That's just falling with style.
You've never heard the term soaring?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's not common in Japan. Flying a glider on ascending air currents. I wasn't sure if I fully grasped that. So the aim of this club is to build and fly a glider?
Yeah, lots of us die.
Does it like, do your legs get sore or?
Yeah, that's right.
So this garage was used for club activities after all. Even so, it was pretty spacious.
I mean, yeah, it's got to fit a plane, so.
A glider is like an airplane, isn't it? Is it something you can make by yourself?
Yeah, building it is possible. I mean, you see it with your own eyes, and I said that I built it.
It's not like they grow.
It's a man-made object in the end, so there's no reason why a person couldn't build it, right?
I don't think she was asking about that.
I mean, I don't know what she's asking then.
Yeah.
That's about as
I
much as
never
I can
do
explain
either.
it.
Just nod and smile. However, Amane-senpai answered in a serious tone.
How do you make it?
Well, I mean, it takes a long time. Do you really want me to explain it all? It'd be faster if you actually made one yourself.
I don't think that's accurate. You could literally, it could take you 3 hours to tell us. That's still faster than making one.
Let me show you my 386-page PowerPoint.
Yeah, wait a second, she said, and she slurped up the remaining Neapolitan pasta with extremely bad manners. That's hot. After she wiped her mouth with a tissue, she started rummaging through a desk drawer.
Let's see. Where was this thing?
She pulls out a gun.
It's just a Lego manual. That's literally like 1,000 pages.
Just a bunch of pieces that like click together.
Yeah.
Nothing's actually like welded or anything. It's all
No,
just...
it's a Lego plane.
When I peeked inside the drawer, I got the impression that Amane-senpai is a typical disorganized person. The things inside weren't stored neatly and just crammed in there.
I know where everything is. Oh, here. This is it. Ooh, ah.
The thing that Amane-senpai had taken out was a paper airplane construction kit made from cardboard.
Now, try making one.
I see. It's one of those things that like you take all that time to build. Like you get the cheap things in your Christmas stocking, you build it, and then you throw it once and it breaks and it never flies again.
Yeah, the nose breaks off or the wing breaks off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible foam planes.
Now, however hard it is to make that, it's about 1,000 times harder to make that.
I exchanged glances with Habane-san reflexively. I thought that manufacturing a glider and making a paper airplane were two completely different things.
Oh, it is.
I mean, but for now, I tried doing as she said. It took us about 10 minutes to finish the paper plane using glue and a craft knife. That's really not going to fly very well.
I don't know. The one that she made, like, literally flew across the...
I feel like that was just a folded paper plane, though, wasn't it?
Right.
This is like a full-on, like...
Finished!
All done.
I'm done, too. Mine's cool, too.
Amane-senpai took the plane that Habane-san had made and examined it.
Looks pretty good.
I fly like paper, get high like... And then she threw it. What the fuck? I just made that.
Yeah.
The paper airplane flew lightly and landed near the wall on the other side of the garage.
It flew straight forward very nicely. It's a good plane.
It's mine now. Complimented, Habanero-san got embarrassed.
Thanks.
There are many types of airplanes. There are jumbo jets, small Cessnas, fighter planes. Then there are paper airplanes. There are no other planes.
I guess that's it.
Like the one I just threw. But all of them fly based on the same principle.
Throwing them? Both paper airplanes and jumbo jets?
Yes, you throw jumbo jets off an aircraft carrier.
You just get like a gigantic slingshot.
Yeah. Yes, the principles are the same. They're using their wings to generate lift in order to fly.
I generate lift every time I go to Gold's Gym.
Oh, God.
Habane-san and I simultaneously tilted our heads. We both had rather skeptical expressions. I could understand that a light paper airplane could fly by riding the wind, but it was hard to imagine a giant hunk of metal flying in the sky on the same principles.
I mean, it is, though.
It's
Do you not know what planes are?
Well, it's like magic. It's magic.
Oh, okay.
It's magic. There must be some other method that allows it to fly.
I think it's magic.
Like magic or something. Amane-senpai went to pick up the paper airplane that she had just thrown.
I'd like you to take a good look. Look at it! Look at it! What are the differences between this paper airplane and the planes you know?
You can't fit any people in that one.
One's bigger.
The size and the material.
Also, whether or not people can get in it?
We literally said all three of those things before we got to those two things.
Yeah.
That's... Oh, sorry.
That's right. And there's no peanuts on this one.
What the fuck?
Then there is whether or not it has an engine. And like 86 other things. I don't know. I'm just making this shit up as I go. Conversely, besides those things, they are the same. There, we have the principles of flight. Regular airplanes are made from mostly the same parts as this, paper and glue.
I hope not.
First, there's the body.
Maybe Spirit Airlines.
Next are the main wings, the horizontal stabilizer,
That's what I call my dick.
the vertical stabilizer,
That's what I call my dick.
There are a few airplanes that have a somewhat extraordinary shape, but even those still have mostly the same parts or other elements that fulfill a similar role.
What about that Wright Brothers plane that had like 70 wings stacked on top of each other? When she put it like that, I
Same
guess she
principle.
was right. I guess it's just multiple of the same parts. I've never paid much attention to it, though.
By the way, do you know how airplanes fly in the air?
Is it magic?
Because there's lift.
That's right. Lift is a component of forces working on a wing that is perpendicular to the direction of the oncoming airflow.
Why are you, like, quizzing us on something you just said 10 seconds ago like we're kindergarten class?
I'm bored.
I'm gonna start drawing or something. When I tilted my head again, Amane-senpai giggled and rephrased it.
In short, it's the force that makes the... Oh, it's magic!
It's Space Wizards, okay.
That makes the wings rise up in the air. So, like, only Jedis can use it, or... Lift is created here on the main wings. When air hits the wing from the front, it gets divided and flows over and under the wing. Oh, I'm boring myself.
I got the image of a wing cutting air like a sword.
At that time, there is a difference in speeds of the airflows above and below the wing, which causes the pressure to drop on the side where the airflow is faster.
That's Bernoulli's principle.
I could go for some Bernoulli. Amane-senpai nodded. I felt a little self-conscious when she came up with that Bernoulli bullshit without hesitation.
I was gonna say, isn't that tomato sauce?
What the heck?
We were taught that in class, right?
We didn't learn that at my
Well,
school.
then you're an idiot.
Probably.
That's why the airplane's wings are designed so that the airflow is faster on the upper side. This is in order to lower the pressure there. By doing this, the pressure on the lower side is higher in comparison. The air then lifts the wings up. Are you sorry you asked yet? Good.
Is this going to be on the midterm? The air lifts the wings up. That phenomenon was hard to imagine right away. It's probably magic. So that's Bernoulli's principle. Amane-senpai nodded.
There's one more thing. The air flowing over the top of the wing blows downwards behind it because of its curved surface.
So this is the quick way to explain it?
I told you.
During the explanation, Amane-senpai drew a diagram of a cross-section of a wing. According to it, an airplane's wings were flat at the bottom and curved at the top, so their shape was somewhat similar to a semicircle. Apparently, the air on the upper side of the wing flows along the raised curved surface and then bends to flow downwards. Why are we all of a sudden...
Are we going to have to remember this or something?
It's like Mr. Yeah, we're going to build a plane. If we build it wrong, we'd kill everyone.
Yeah, we don't get Kotori if we don't make a good paper airplane.
I know. We're going to end up wrecking the glider we put her in, and she's going to end up in a wheelchair. As for why it flows along the raised surface, I can only assume that it's because of air's nature. Or something like that.
I don't know. It's the force.
Magic.
Yeah. This downward flow, in accordance with Newton's third law, causes an equally strong reaction force on the wing, which lifts it up.
I think you mean Edward Norton.
William Tell.
The reaction lifts up the wing?
When you throw a heavy basketball at the ground, don't you feel as if your body's rising up lightly?
No, because I weigh more than 2 pounds.
It's nothing like that at all.
It's the same as that.
I don't know. I feel like I'm more being pushed than pulled.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on gravity.
Does that mean that when the wing drops, the air behind it, the reaction causes it to rise up?
And when the lift force exceeds the weight of the airframe, the airplane can fly in the air. It's just an example, but even a jumbo jet with a total weight of several hundred tons works like this.
Whoever wrote this really likes airplanes. That may be so in theory, but I still couldn't imagine how enough lift could be generated to allow a 700-ton airplane to take off, especially with how many fat asses sit in the middle seats and coach.
I just don't believe that a plane can fly.
No,
I've never seen it.
It's magic, and it's the government telling us that it's all fake.
Right.
It's all simulation. The Earth is flat.
You said force, and I have not moved on from it since.
Yeah.
It's the force.
So it's like Yoda. Does every plane have like a Yoda? However, airplanes actually did fly in the air.
That's why the main wings that create the lift are the essential parts to make the airplane fly in the sky so high.
I wasn't sure if I got it or not.
I sure didn't.
I better have her explain it again.
Yeah.
However,
Would you like me to explain it again?
However, I did understand that the main wings were the most important part.
It defaults to yes, so be careful.
Oh, God.
Next is the tailplane, which has two parts. A vertical stabilizer and a horizontal stabilizer. Tailplane is just called the tornado.
Yeah.
These are added to stabilize the position of the airplane in midair.
Also, it's got a rocket in the back, so it doesn't really need all that stuff.
Compared to us, standing on the ground like this, when an airplane flies in the air, it's much more unstable.
I don't know. I'm pretty unstable on the ground.
You haven't seen me do my thing. The one goes straight up is the vertical stabilizer. It stabilizes lateral movement.
I don't think we need to know this.
The ones extending out sideways, the same as the main wings, are the horizontal stabilizers.
I mean, we rip on this.
Do you like me yet?
We rip on this, but it's only because we're reading it out loud and going into so much detail on it. Because
Yeah.
if you were playing this by yourself, you'd literally just be clicking through this like, okay, plane,
Right.
plane.
But we're sitting here reading this going, wow, this is 30
Yeah.
minutes of the
Yeah,
episode.
who cares? Get to the boobies.
These stabilize the vertical movements, or in other words, raising and lowering of the nose. Without those, even a paper airplane couldn't fly straight.
I see. So that's why they have small wings on the tail.
Then there's the body, my favorite part. This isn't directly related with flight,
So you don't need it.
but without it,
There would be nowhere to attach the wings.
that's all. That's the basic form of an airplane. That hasn't changed. Oh wait, that's such a long time ago, since the era of the Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers were born in North Carolina.
Didn't they make all the popcorn?
Since that long ago? Didn't they write Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
But the Wright brothers were the first people in the world to fly a plane, right?
Actually,
So nothing has changed since the very first one was made.
the Wright brothers were the first to perform a powered flight. Gliders were used even before that.
Who was the first? Jesus! Is that so? I always thought that the Wright brothers were the first to fly.
If you want to know the role of the wings, you should try it on this paper airplane.
And I was supposed to cook dinner like 2 hours ago.
Luckily, I made like 86 tons of Neapolitan pasta, so we're set for a while.
Right.
For example,
What the fuck is Neapolitan pasta?
I think it's
Just the
one with the
multicolored
green
noodles?
and orange.
I mean, it could be. I bet it's. I don't know. I kind of want to look it up, but whatever. Well, you're
I mean,
reading.
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I
do
was
it.
picturing.
Same here, but I feel like it's some Japanese thing. I bet.
If you were to bend the vertical stabilizer a little... There. Sorry, it's really hard for me to bend paper.
Tomato ketchup based pasta that consists of spaghetti noodles, onions, green bell peppers, mushrooms. So it's literally spaghetti, but with like ketchup.
Okay.
Gross. So it is Chef Boyardee.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Ah! My eye! The paper airplane that Amane Senpai threw flew in a gentle curve.
Furthermore, if you bend this part of the main wings a little...
Oh my god. She twisted the rear parts of main wings here and there.
I regret coming in here.
I'm never gonna... This time the paper plane was turning around during its flight. It's coming right for us. Hey, that's pretty interesting. I guess. Seeing this, Habane-san earnestly tampered with the stabilizer of her own paper
I
airplane.
mean, that's what you say when a hot girl's teaching you stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. Just like looking at my phone. That's cool.
Watch this! No, don't fucking touch my paper airplane.
Brimming with confidence, Habane-san threw her paper airplane. Whoa! Good job.
It does a loop and then falls to the ground.
Whew.
It did a beautiful loop-the-loop before landing.
Wow.
Amazing! It did a loop-the-loop.
And pulled.
I've
To the
never-
left.
Loop-the-loop?
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Loop-the-loop?
Loop-de-loop. Or,
I always call them loop-de-loops.
yeah, I mean, that's the...
Or maybe that's the little kid. Wait, like D-I, like loop-de. Like
Loop-de-loop.
loop-de-loop.
Yeah. I always thought of it as loop, like D-E, kind of like de-loop.
Yeah.
The
Like-
loop-the-loop.
I guess.
This paper airplane is really interesting. Teach us about it more.
Alright, you stay here then. I'm gonna go. Habane-san and I both got really engrossed in playing around with adjusting the wings. Because we're 6. Sometimes the paper airplanes perform some mid-air acrobatics, while other times they didn't fly at all and crashed into the ground.
They didn't work much after that.
That's when I cried. However, by trying it for ourselves, we were able to get an understanding of the roll of the wings.
It's really going to be important because it's the title of the anime.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know. And obviously, our goal is to get in that glider, I imagine. You can make the plane fly in many different ways just by changing the shape of the wings a little.
Actual airplanes have smaller wings. I mean,
They're a lot bigger than this.
called ailerons.
That sounds like a Tolkien race.
Attached to the main ones, the aircraft is controlled by adjusting them.
Oh, that's the flappies. As she explained,
Yeah.
Amane-senpai moved to the side of the garage. Then she lovingly laid her hand on the glider. It's like weirdly sexual.
This glider doesn't have an engine. It is like a bigger and more sturdy paper airplane, only equipped with the cockpit.
How does it take off then? Do you have a ramp?
Yeah, it gets launched. The slingshot.
Giant slingshot, yeah. Magic. Habane-san and I looked at the paper airplanes in our hands. I imagined getting on it and flying through the sky.
But not without wings.
It was just a childhood fantasy, however. The glider in front of me was the real thing.
What do you think now? You just felt like building one, didn't you?
No. There's already one right here. I'm just going to steal yours.
Actually, I'm having pretty much as much fun as I can with this paper airplane.
But it doesn't have an engine. How does it fly? After all, paper airplanes gain thrust by being thrown by a person's hand.
It flies by riding the wind.
So would you just sit there and hope for a gust?
Yeah, like a kite.
Habane-san and I gazed, but you gotta run with that. Habane-san and I gazed at the white
You
aircraft.
put it at the top of a hill.
Yeah, I guess. You ramp off of those
Uh-huh.
Mario Sunshine things. That day we saw it flying from the windmill hill. Riding the wind. That expression perfectly describes the way it flew, so smoothly and calmly.
Riding the wind? Is that a Whitesnake song?
That's my autobiography. Amane-senpai nodded happily.
Like that. By riding ascending air currents, you can fly anywhere until the air runs out, I guess.
Right, yeah, right.
Anywhere.
Even space.
Yes, and then it just continues flying. Forever.
It's more just a floating motion at that point.
You can even go above the clouds.
Above the clouds.
Is that like heaven?
To heaven.
Habane-san looked at the aircraft with an expression of disbelief. I also couldn't imagine this thing flying above the clouds.
I mean, it doesn't have wings.
Right. And I don't have any magic. Have you been here? There? Above the clouds?
Above the clouds. Well, that's
Did you see my dog? Suddenly her mood dropped.
your dog. I saw a balloon, I guess. I put it together recently and only took it out on a test flight.
Well, my mom said she took my old pet dog to a farm in the clouds
Oh.
with Grandma.
Woo!
Jesus!
Is she saying that?
I think she's whispering it to me.
It was that time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So fucking. Remember the glider. Freaking out. This magic. This is the one we saw.
It's magic. We exchanged glances reflexively.
What's the force?
It seems that the main wings weren't strong enough, and they snapped on the way. I died.
Huh?
And I had to stay here until I could tell my story, and then she just fades away.
Yeah.
All right, we have to build this glider in her honor. So you mean...
Yeah, it was pretty dangerous. If they had broken completely, I might have fallen into the lake and died. Good times.
Whatever, this kind of looks like a submarine. She said that while laughing.
I have to rebuild them. I have the technology.
He knew it!
It's all
I
because-
was like, if he doesn't say it, I'm gonna say it.
It's all because I'm not so good with my hands.
I could help you practice.
Also, I know that one part of the meter, I'm gonna ignore that, is broken, but I'm having trouble getting
Just
my
like
hands
everyone else.
on the replacement parts.
Why did you make them yourself, you lazy bit?
Habane-san said that easily. This school teaches various technical subjects, so it has all the equipment necessary to make various mechanical components. I know that, because I've been here for 2 days.
That's no good either.
Amane-senpai took out some broken parts from a drawer with a troubled expression.
They're too broken. The diaphragm is one of the parts used to make the airspeed indicator. It was custom made, and the factory, where it was made, shut down a long time ago.
Before I died. We looked at the parts of Amane-senpai's palm. It certainly doesn't look like something easy to make. Something that can be made in the town workshop. If it's something that could be made in the town workshop, there might be something we could do about it. When I muttered that, Amane-senpai's eyes sparkled.
Really?
Oh, well, I won't know until I ask, but I know someone who might help.
Please, if I don't have this, I'll be in trouble.
Okay, but there's no one else here. Who's gonna... You're like 4 years older than you need to be at this school. No one cares. Okay, I'll try asking next time I see him. Can I borrow this?
Thank you. This will be the third time you've saved me. Glomp.
Oh my god, is it 2004?
It sure is.
Whoa!
I mean, he did have like an older phone, didn't he? Or was that... I don't think it ever
I don't
indicated
know.
what-
I don't know. This takes place. Just the idea of glomp. What are you gonna?
Yeah.
You gonna fucking glomp me and nom on my face?
She might.
Suddenly,
She's
she hugged
hungry.
me with all her strength and even rubbed our cheeks together.
See? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank me once I actually get it.
Oh, yes, I guess you're right. But this includes the thanks for lunch. So let me express my gratitude one more time.
Okay, if you insist.
Darn it.
No, that's enough. Seriously.
Why, is that your girlfriend? Really?
No.
I'm surprised it didn't say something like that.
Right.
Well, and just
There
to
hasn't been-
create that.
Not a lot of
Awkward
competition
tension.
yet. Yeah. It'll get there. Especially when we like choose to take one of these girls up into the glider that's not the girl who built the glider.
Yeah.
Habane-san was glaring at us sullenly. I wonder if this will really fly.
Oh, without wings.
Yeah.
I'm learning to fly. We both gazed at the glider with similar expressions.
By the way, you two,
You like related or something?
if you're interested in gliders, I'm the only person in this club.
The bell rung, interrupting her. Senpai flinched in surprise and quickly turned her back to us. If we're interested, then what?
I can't talk after the bell. No, nothing. Forget about it.
Just invite us to the club.
Yeah, that's gotta be it,
Damn
right?
it, I just about said I hit the wheel and it... Yeah, I assume she was going to invite us into the club because she's the only one left. Looks like she's avoiding something. Senpai?
What?
Can I come here again?
Yeah, of course. If you're interested, come anytime.
I have to bring her those parts as well.
You too.
I guess.
Come again.
Sure.
Amane-san nodded, and Amane-senpai nodded back with a broad smile.
I don't think this is I think this is not a choice. Like, this is something that has to happen.
Yeah, I guarantee. She's really beautiful, but that smile somehow made her look like a little kid. I need
don't-
to stop doing that.
I don't think so.
All right, let's go back to the classroom.
Beautiful adults don't smile.
Huh?
I started walking, pushing Habane-san's wheelchair on my own accord.
Hey, where are you taking me?
Top of a hill. To the classroom, of course.
No! Stop! I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch yet.
I'm a cat now, mew mew. You reap what you sow.
I said stop. Hey, don't push me.
I forcibly brought Habane-san with me, and we returned to the classroom. Technically kidnapping.
Kind of.
Aoi!
Aoi! Is that Mabu?
I'm gonna guess it's Mabu. I went back to the dormitory, and someone called out to me when I was at the gate.
Aoi!
Oh, this guy's new.
Is it? Yeah.
I don't think it's
Who's
Mabu.
that?
I don't know.
Aoi!
Anchan.
Oh, okay.
The moment I saw him, my move improved fivefold.
The person.
He's so cute.
Yeah, right? Mine too.
Anchan was standing there. I was thinking about going to see you tomorrow.
I wanted to meet you soon, so I skipped work and came here. It's been a long time, Aoi.
I'm gonna eat you up.
Haha, nom, glomp.
Anchan ruffled my hair. Hey, stop it. Disregarding my token resistance, Anchan rubbed my head round and round.
I need you to not stand next to me when there's girls around.
You make me look bad. That's why I hang out with Mabu.
Yeah.
He makes me look better. I think that my hair was probably messed up pretty badly now. This was This was Ethan Tatsuya,
Yep, that's me.
also known as Anchan for some reason. He was Agia's, Mabu, and my childhood friend. He was like a big brother to us. He was much older than us, and he used to buy us beer. But we used to play together a lot as kids. Oh, jeez, you're messing up my hair.
Sorry. Remember when I remembered the past? What? I couldn't help it.
You haven't changed, Anchan. You're still like in the old days.
Hey now, that's not a compliment, you know. I don't know. I can't speak. I'm drunk.
It isn't?
Of course, people can't get stuck in one place. They have to keep changing.
That's not true. What Anchan said was true, but personally I prefer him to stay the way he was now. While I was thinking that, Anchan's expression suddenly became gentle. I missed you.
Is your leg okay now?
Yeah, enough for everyday life.
I see. It must have been tough.
When you fell from heaven. It's no big deal. I can live normally like this. On top of that, I had you there to watch me in the race when I tried the hardest.
That was a good race. You looked pretty cool when you were on the podium.
Yeah, I came third though.
But that's still on the podium.
I was in the bicycle club at my last school. During the final race of my freshman year, I managed to get on the podium's third place step.
I know, that's what I just said.
I didn't win third place, I just managed to climb up there when no one was looking.
You got your bike up there. It was pretty cool.
It was my greatest achievement. Anchan traveled a long way to watch that race, and I let him down.
Third place is still amazing.
Now
I mean, there were like 4 people.
And the fourth person, like, died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of Anchan's kindness, I almost felt like I could cry. He's so hot. He sensed how I was feeling and started messing up my hair again. This time gently.
Oh. So you're a dorm mommy now. Huh?
Well, yeah, you like that? Do you like that? Yeah.
Flying Fish Manor, huh? That brings back memories.
We used to play here a lot and sneak in the mansion.
Oh yeah, that's the memory. That's
Did I help you remember the thing you were already remembering?
Yeah.
That wasn't what Anchan was talking about just now?
By the way, is that girl a boarder here?
I don't know. That term seems weird to me.
I don't know. I don't think she can surf at all.
Tubular. Someone was hiding near the gate. Habane-san. It looked like she couldn't get past because Anchan and I were in the way. Even though she could have just spoken to us normally, she was hiding and watching us instead.
Hello, young lady.
Oh god,
Oh no.
He's so much better looking than
It's
me.
happening.
Hello.
Habane-san was still on guard but returned the greeting. Why are you looking at each other? We got out of her way and she entered the dormitory in her composed mode.
Why do I care so much? So that girl lives here, huh?
Back off. You know her?
Yeah, I see her in town from time to time. There's a big dog near our workshop, you know.
Pedigree?
No, Rover.
There was a big dog that went by that name. If I remembered right, it was a St. Bernard.
She was hanging out around near Pedigree yesterday.
Sure his name wasn't Beethoven? Was she by any chance trying to stroke his head?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. She was giving him food, but that dog only eats food from his owner.
She was like trying to feed him a duck. As I thought. I just hit the wheel again. I bet it's going to pop up. It didn't, thank God. That was on the things I want to do list. Stroke the head of a big dog in the neighborhood. It's really scary, but it might be unexpectedly friendly. If possible, I'd like to ride around on its back. So that's what she was doing while she was skipping school. Well, I decided to forget about Habane-san for now.
Anyways, welcome back, Owie.
You're so funny. I like you. It's good to be back, Anchan. I answered slightly embarrassed, and Anchan grinned at me. Oh, God.
I melted. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to ask. I'm your big bro, alright?
Oh. I guess. Parting with those words, Anchan turned to leave. Oh, that's right, Anchan. I love you.
Yeah.
I know this is a bit soon, but I have a favor to ask.
Yeah.
Can you just, like, touch my butt a little bit? I took out the parts I was entrusted with by Amane-senpai out of my bag. Along with them was a memo with the dimensions and so on written down. I need parts that are the same as those. Could you get them by any chance? Anshan's family was running a workshop. It's what you would call a small-town workshop, and it should be making custom-made special parts.
Wow.
But
perfect.
Instead, they're making meth?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Anshan also worked there right now. If Anshan couldn't do it, he might be able to use his connections with other engineers and refer to me to other factories. Anshan looked at the broken parts and the memo.
A diaphragm, huh? Yeah. Sure.
He quickly answered.
I'll contact you once I get it.
Do you want, like, all my phone numbers? Do you have a Snapchat? Thanks, Anshan.
No probs.
Anshan raised one hand and turned to leave. I reached for it, but he turned around. Damn it.
Hey, we're in our room.
Thanks to meeting Anshan, I returned to my room in a good mood. Time to masturbate.
No homework.
Bike. I put my hand on the saddle of the bicycle that was standing in the corner.
Good bike.
That bike seat does not look comfortable in the slightest.
Nope.
Does my dick go backwards on that one? I'm proud to have been, like, it, right? It's like, that's on the dip is supposed to be, okay, whatever. I'm proud to have been able to stand on the podium in front of the buddy of a buddy like Anshan.
The buddy,
Oh, Jesus! That looks like an expensive bike.
Ugh. Before I realized Habane-san was next to me. What are you doing here? This is the boys' room.
I live here. I came in here with you. Here. Didn't you notice?
No, I was thinking about Anshan. I didn't. Did you want something?
Fix that squeaky wheel, I see.
Without answering my question, she opened a drawer in the desk. What the fuck? That's my porn.
In here. Nope. Maybe there? Where do you keep your porn?
It looked like she was searching for something. That paper I stole from her.
Not here. That's strange. I was sure that you'd have it.
I didn't have any embarrassing stuff, so I calmly asked her, "What are you doing?"
Looking for something. You can see that, can't you?
I know, but shouldn't you at least get the consent of the owner of the room?
You don't get consent for shit. What about you? Give it back. Now. I know you have it.
Have what?
It's
a crush on Anshan. Apparently she was looking for the withdrawal notice that I had picked up back then. And for some reason I was still hiding it from her. I don't know what you're looking for, but I don't think it's in here.
He sounds suspicious. He has it. There's no doubt about it.
Did you say something?
Quack.
Not really.
Apparently her search came to an end. However, she didn't leave the room. She was surveying it carefully.
This is the first time I've been in a boys' room.
I mean, this was just a room 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It's pretty tidy. I imagined, something like piles of thrash everywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty hardcore. I don't have a lot of stuff. Thanks to that, moving was easy.
Bike.
Habane-san was staring straight at the bike. That was clearly standing out in my room.
If you put wings on this, it's kind of like a glider. What happened to your leg?
Her sudden question flustered me. What happened to your legs? It's no big deal. Looks like she overheard my conversation with Anshan. Just a little injury. Look, it's fine now.
See? Wiggle wiggle.
I swung my right leg to show her.
Ow, fuck!
God! Cramp.
Shouldn't have turned it that way. Should not have turned it that way.
Is the injury the reason why you changed schools?
No, I had a heart thing. No, not really. Why are you asking about it?
Just trying to, be nice. No reason. I just felt like it.
You trying to take Anshan from me? There's no need for you to worry about
Trying to
it.
get closer to you now. You have a hot friend.
Right.
Who said I was worried about you? I'm not worried. Not even a little bit.
Baka.
See you later. This was a waste of time.
Habane-san left my room with a composed expression. You're going there again tomorrow, right?
What, your room?
To the garage at lunch.
I'm not going.
Is that her?
Oh, is
Oh.
what it felt like she was going to say.
I am going.
She answered.
Wow!
Oh my
Jeez.
god! I was not expecting that. She answered and hastily left my room. Looks like I should make 3 lunchboxes this time. If my heart had wings, extend the little wings which fly in the sky so high, 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 high.
Ha 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 ha.
Now the question is, can we somehow sing that differently every time it pops up?
I doubt. Well, I mean, probably.
I mean, it'll never be good.
No.
I think are we at an episode?
I don't know. The first one was longer, so...
Just let it go for a little bit longer. I'm just asking because
Yeah,
we were
I
at
know.
a transition. It didn't go well today either.
What didn't?
Today's breakfast was another failure.
Probably because you didn't have milk.
All the boarders showed up for breakfast. Boarders is weird. Residents. But the only one who finished
Yeah.
her meal was Kaneko-san.
Room and board. What was her voice? Hopefully she doesn't talk.
She was just high-pitched. There must have been something wrong with it. All I have to do is make meals and clean.
Oh, yeah.
What
she
a
was
piece
childish.
of cake. Yeah.
Hey,
I mean-
my milky.
You literally made pasta with a bunch of ketchup poured on it.
Yeah.
Of course they didn't eat it.
I'll just get cereal. It's fine. Oh.
God damn. That's what I had thought when I had accepted the job as dorm mommy, but my confidence was gradually fading.
What are you brooding over, you traitor?
Oh, it's you. You're not the hot one.
You don't got the boob-shaped boobs on you.
Masatsuga
Matsubishi.
Matsusuga joined me on the way to school. He flung some verbal abuse at me as he approached.
Bitch! Ass!
Someone told him negging was an effective way of flirting. They were wrong. A few things happened at the dormitory. Dealing with girls can be tough.
In that case, you should talk to me. After all, I have a girlfriend now.
She's totally real. She just goes to another school. Yeah, I heard she's a freshman at Sison Girls' School, right?
I talk to her on AOL Instant Messenger all the time.
Sison Girls High School was famous in the neighborhood as a school for rich girls.
Let's go to a different school.
Yep. The uniform had a reputation for being cute, to the point that various fans were coming from far and wide just to take a look.
Oh, where's that? We gotta go to that school.
They were all pedophiles.
Rich, bitchy girls? We gotta go.
Yeah.
Her name is Eric Chan. I mean, Eri Chan. Want to see a photo?
Yes, it's like a picture, a cartoon version of you in a schoolgirl outfit.
Wow.
He looked like he really wanted to show it, so I decided to go along with it. Whoa, seriously? She's cute. Have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah.
There's a
a
scene
long
where he
time
has
ago.
a picture of a random girl with a glamour shot, and he says it's his girlfriend from Canada.
Yeah.
Because he's showing Pedro, and he's like, yeah, here she is.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, she's hot.
Wow, she's hot.
Whoa, she's so cute.
Isn't she?
And she's really real.
We're in a band together. Eri Chan's on vocals and bass, and I'm on guitar.
We're called the White Stripes. Mabu, you can play guitar?
I practice like crazy for Eri Chan. Now I can play as fast as Ingwe.
I doubt it. Ingve.
Yeah, Malmsteen, or whatever.
Malmsteen, yeah.
Da-ra-ra. Oh.
He showed off some great air guitar. By the way, who the hell was Yingwei?
Ingve?
Ingve.
Ingve Malmsteen. Hey, weren't you riding bikes when you were at your old school?
Why are you gonna bring it up? Yeah, I was. What about it?
You fucking talk about my bike. You aren't anymore? Well, there's no bicycle club at our school, though.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not riding anymore. Mabu's expression seemed like he didn't care about it too much.
Didn't you get on the podium at some huge race?
Yeah, a lot of people did. You heard that from Anshan?
Yeah. Agia and Hotaru asked Anchan to take them with him. to cheer for you at the next race. Well, I kind of wanted to go too.
Why does everybody like me so much? Except for Anshan. That made me blush a little.
Nay, don't get the wrong idea. I wanted to go just to watch you lose miserably.
Not like I like you or anything.
Baka. I wasn't planning on cheering for you or anything.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I get it. Don't get so flustered.
Nagia really regretted it, that she couldn't see you at your best. You did know about that, right? I didn't just like...
I did not know that.
Oh, fuck.
After all, I never thought that I would make it to the podium.
Oh, she is gonna kick my ass.
Besides, even if I knew it was too far away to just say, come and watch me.
Even so, you weren't contacting us at all.
Yeah, I was trying to burn bridges, you asshole. You too! Besides, wasn't I sending you New Year's cards every year? That's something that high school kids do.
You mean those pre-printed ones they sell at a convenience store?
No, I got them online. It's those stupid emails that people sent out that had like little, like 2-bit
Jib-jabs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You did the same thing, and your New Year's cards usually arrived at the end of January.
That's when our New Year is. Wait, no, that's not right. You should be thankful that I even sent you one. You
Stamps are cheaper then.
Yeah.
Oh, unusual duo detected.
A beep beep, a beep beep. Geh.
Yo, Agia. Sup, girl?
Hi. What's up, Mabu?
Mabu was hiding behind me.
It's nothing. Don't get over familiar with me. Eri-chan will get angry.
Yeah, she's your cute girlfriend, right?
Yeah, way cuter than you.
What the fuck was that?
I don't like you.
Jokingly, Agia was walking while keeping a little distance from Matsutsugi.
It's not just a picture of you in my wallet. I promise.
Why are you so close to me? Matsutsuga walked up next to me and poked my side.
Keep that thing we were talking about a secret from Agiha.
What thing?
That thing that she wanted to watch your race. She will.
Okay, I got it.
She'll kick my ass.
Was that something that needed to be kept a secret?
Apparently.
Why are you guys getting so clingy with each other?
That's not what you think. We wanted to get close. Who would? I don't even know. Patu.
Ew, gross. Don't spit for real.
You're getting along so well, I'm jealous.
Agia, you idiot.
Yeah, don't say weird things like that.
There we go. That's a good scene, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
Now
at,
we're at
we're
an
back
episode.
at Balam Garden. Lunchtime.
Clubs.
Pooms.
Pooms.